Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, we're going to talk about enlargement and scale factor of enlargement and the different situations that happen to the shape when you have different scale factors. First of all, let's use a shape to describe this. If we have a shape like this here, small triangle, let's say every side is 2 centimeters like this. 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and 2 centimeters, for example. And he asks me to enlarge the shape in different scale factors, and the point of enlargement will be here, for example. First, let's move the shape and put it here in the middle so we understand more. Here, here, and here. Now, if he asks me to put the shape or enlarge it on this point, so this is what we call it the center of enlargement. Very good. Now, the first step we do, we connect the points together. We connect this point. Let's use another color so you can see it. Sorry. We connect this point to that point here. I'm gonna connect the points and give you different types of enlargement according to the points. Now this point goes here. Yes, let's imagine it's on the same side, and then this point we connect it to this point. Very good. And then we take it and continue with it. Now let's talk about scale factors. We have different situations of scale factors. Scale factors might be positive and might be negative. Might be positive and might be negative. Now, according to the scale factor, I will divide this page into 2 sides. On this side, we will call it the positive scale factor, and this side is the negative scale factor. Now, scale factor might be positive, might be negative, as we said. Now, let's take an example of scale factors. Dividing the page or dividing this page into 2 might help you understand what's happening to the shape. Now, if the scale factor is positive, the shape is gonna be on this side. Now, this one is the center of enlargement. If the scale factor is positive, the new shape will be on this side. If the scale factor is negative, the shape will be on this side. Now, let's start using some scale factors. Let's say our scale factor is positive 2. Positive 2. Now, positive 2, let's say this one is 2 centimeters, I'm sorry. This one is 2 centimeters each. So each side is 2 centimeters. So the first step you do, you multiply the sides by the factor. So multiplying the sides by the factor gets you what? Gets you 4 centimeters. So we're gonna have 4 centimeter sides. Here, here, and here. Very good. So how do you know this? Now, depending on the distance between the center of enlargement and the shape. For example, if this one is 2 centimeters or 4 centimeters, we multiply the 4 centimeters by 2 and we will get the new distance, 8 centimeters. And we put our points, 1 in each place. Now this one is 2 centimeters, so these are what? These are, very good, 4 centimeters. Now we talked about having a positive scale factor and it's bigger than 1. What about if it's smaller than 1? Yeah, if the scale factor is smaller than 1, what happens to the shape? It's still positive and it's half, for example. Let's say it's positive, half. Let's put it here, positive, let's say half. This is the new scale factor. If the scale factor is more than 1, the shape will be enlarged. And if the scale factor is less than 1, the shape will be, very good, smaller. And it's going to be here on this side. So this, all of this side is for the positive scale factor. Very good. Now, this one is 2 centimeters. So we're looking for a place that has 1 centimeter. Very good. 1 centimeter on each side. So this is the new shape, like this. And that's an example, guys. Now, this one is 2. If it's enlarged by a scale factor of positive 2, it's going to be 4. If it's enlarged by a scale factor positive half, it's going to be smaller, so it's going to be 1 centimeter. Very good. Now, we understand that this side is always for the positive scale factor. What about the negative scale factor? If we have a negative half, for example, let's say we have a negative half as a scale factor, what happens to the shape? And if we have a negative 2 scale factor, what happens to the shape? Now, I want to tell you something, guys. This is very important. If you have a negative scale factor, first thing, the shape will be here on this side. And it's going to be upside down. Very good. So this is a fact. If you have a negative scale factor, the shape will be upside down. If it's negative half, the shape will be small and upside down. So negative means upside down. Smaller than 1 means small. Very good. So the shape will be here, like this, with 1 centimeters sides. Let me first fix this. Yes. With sides of 1 centimeters, and it's going to be upside down. Very good. Now, this one is for the negative half scale factor. What about the negative 2 scale factor? It's going to be the same as this one, but upside down, which is here. Very good. Maybe it's not the same as we're doing, but this is an example, okay? Now, this one is going to be 4. And this one is going to be 1. Very good. So, what do we understand here, guys? We understand that if we have a positive scale factor, the shape will be on the same side of the old shape. Now, what do you do first? You divide the page into two halves on the center of enlargement. The half that has the original shape will be for the positive scale factors. The other half is for the negative scale factors. If you have a positive scale factor with a number bigger than 1, it means the shape will be enlarged. And if you have a negative scale factor with a number bigger than 1, the same thing, it's going to be enlarged. But the only difference, it's going to be upside down because of the negative, because it's going to be on the negative side. Same thing for less than 1. Positive, it's going to be on this side, and half means smaller. So negative on this side, upside down, half means smaller. Very good. Another fact you have to know, guys, if you have a scale factor which is 1, what happens to the shape? If the scale factor is positive 1 or negative 1, what happens to the shape is, very good, it's going to be the same, because you multiply the sides by 1, you get the same sides. So it's going to be the same. And these are all of the things that you need to know about enlargement. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.